Hello, everybody. Alan and Bethany are here today. High five. We're excited to share with you about all the upcoming changes in children's ministry.
So what we thought would be a good idea is for us to send you a short video. We promise it will be short, once a week. That way we don't have to have so many meetings. And we'll tell you a little bit every week about some of the things that we're working on, some of the things that are coming up.
This church has such a long history, both in our community, but even more importantly, how they minister to families and minister to children and tell children about the love of Jesus Christ. And we're excited to be taking that next step forward.
But we also know that it is hard to change. It's hard to accept things being different. But we want you to know that everything we're doing, we've thought through really carefully, and it's all for the purpose of making our families, especially new people, feel comfortable here at First Pres.
So here's some of the changes that are coming in the summer. One is going to be the traffic flow and security, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. There's also going to be a gathering time in the gym that's going to be a little bit extended. And there's also going to be a closing time in the gym. There's also going to be great small group time or breakout time with the shepherds where they have small group questions. There's scripture memory. They get to unpack the true meaning of the message every single week and have deeper connections both with the kids, the shepherds, and the families.
And that's my favorite part. That's the part you guys have been doing such an amazing job of this whole year since I started here, and that Alan is completely excited about. That you guys are so great at that. And we just know that we're going to build on that as we go along. But we are coming up on summer pretty quick. So one thing we want to talk about is the traffic flow that's going to change a little bit coming up to the third floor.
This traffic flow is going to affect everybody. Some of you have been taking the same stairs or the same elevator since your kids were born. And so I recognize it's going to be a change. But one of the reasons we need to change is to relieve congestion for the overall church activities. There's a pastor's coffee, there's all kinds of other things that are happening, and we find that there's certain areas with a lot of congestion.
And you can also recognize why it's so tricky when you first come here as a newcomer and you walk in the plaza and you get these complicated directions about where to take your baby, where to take your toddler, where to take your preschooler, all that stuff. So we were trying to make it simple and consolidate it into one area.
Yep. It's also going to help with security concerns because right now there's 7 to 8 entrances onto the third floor, and when we work with life safety and stuff, we want to have a clear entry point for all families. So what we're going to be looking at is having all families coming up to the main landing up by the library. So if you can picture yourself coming through the plaza, or if you're coming from the sanctuary, coming across the bridge to that landing by the library. Then you're going to go either up those 2 elevators or one of the sets of stairs. One of the sets of stairs is on the Bijou Street with lots of windows, but we're going to create an even more exciting experience in an underused stairwell next to the elevators. We are going to have those doors wide open. It's going to be light. It's going to be bright. There's going to be music piped in. We're going to put graphics on the wall. We're going to be painting, and we're going to be having all kinds of energy up there so that all the families, new families, returning families, everybody is kind of heading up there, and you can imagine the energy as everybody's coming up and kids are excited and building excitement as they go up the stairs. And when you reach the top of the stairs, there's going to be a warm, welcoming person that's going to guide you every step of the way. And we're going to have these greeters and this energy every single week. Instead of thinking about only doing it at special events, we're going to think that every single Sunday is special for every single family, even if it's their first time or if it's their 100th time. We're going to be high-fiving them. We're going to have student ministry involved. And so, as always, we want to make it as easy as possible, but we also want to keep kids safe, and we want to be intentional about it. So the first time you go up one of the other stairwells and you go, uh-oh, I forgot this door was locked. We're not trying to make your life difficult. Just make your way over to those main stairwells.
So just remember to stay positive and flexible. You guys have done that so well this year, and we know you can keep doing it because what we're trying to do is just make this really great experience for families, especially new families that come to our church.
So you're going to hear about this and other things in the upcoming weeks. If you have questions, email us, text us, call us, or whatever. But until next time, Alan and Bethany out.